Welcome back to Portal 2, guys.
So, how are you holding up?
Uh,
Potato.
this is the one thing I do not like, is when you have this long period of gameplay. Well,
Into this thing.
you're in the game. And it's not a cutscene, but you're still not in control of anything.
If we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere. Really fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts.
This kind of also brings up the issue that I had earlier, that even if you had those little leg doohickeys that make it not hurt when you hit the ground, this is a long way to fall for even those to stand up under.
Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of
Apparently we've actually fallen. I've never noticed those signs before. Apparently we've actually fallen a couple kilometers. And yeah, don't even worry about it. Lots of noise. Okay. I guess that makes sense. For once, I wasn't in the best shape after I hit the ground. It's not like just the dainty little landing. Ding! I was like flat on my back, as if I actually had hurt myself, sort of, but you know, still just jump right back up in the action. Ah, there's Moses Jones. If you haven't seen the few Left 4 Dead videos that he joins us for, Moses is a lot of fun to hang out with. God, perspective gets so messed up. I've played through both portals so many times, and jumping through portals still has a tendency to mess up my perspective. I think I jumped down here. Oh, right. Okay, I'm back on track. We're good. One nice thing about this next portion is that I don't have to listen to Wheatley. It's glorious. Is this where they try to teach you about zooming in? Over there? Did that land? Wow, sensitivity's kind of high. Okay, think I did that right. This is actually looking familiar. Okay, yeah. There's no doubt anymore. I mean, this game is fairly hallway-ish. I mean, if you don't go the right way, you can't make any progress at all. So there's a path, obviously. You made it. This one there. I do really like the ability to zoom in. I wish I'd had it in lots of other games, really. Kinda dark, though. I don't remember it being this dark. This right here, this kind of reminds me of opening a vault in Fallout. It's less, like, mechanically involved, if that's the way to describe it. Like, because the vaults in the vaults in Fallout, like, have the whole gear thing, like they get screwed into place and then they like kind of roll out of the way on their little cog shapes, but in a way it kind of reminds me of that. Okay, this is where I actually have to start doing tests, kind of, again. Although there's no actual formal testing procedure right now. Have to get to those tests. But luckily, I don't have to deal with Wheatley in those tests either. Okay, I know I put my portal somewhere over there. Maybe it's actually too high. Well, that worked. Right. No. He's stepping through the portal more than that. Damn it, physics. Damn it, physics. There we go. Although that kind of breaks physics by shoving me through a floor. And I'm ashamed to admit how long it took me to figure that out the first run through. But to be fair, that is a really, really slim margin. Righto, and then I come... where? The oh, right, my favorite thing in the world. Best part of Portal, right here. Woohoo! Although this really does not look safe enough for me to land on and not die. There we go, my first exposure to gel. Fun stuff, gel. Or I could just, go to the walkway like a normal human instead of running all over the rafters.
They say great science
There he is.
Shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Better narrator than either Wheatley or Gladys, really. Oh man, when I first heard Cave Johnson's voice, I was fairly convinced that it was Seth Rogen, actually.
Involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel.
But
Part of the control group.
obviously it's not when I finally saw the credits, but I don't remember who it actually is my
All
problem.
joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs.
Mhm.
Right, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Or so I'm told. If I remember right, he's... I don't remember his name, but that's not even remembering either. It sounds to me, if he's not Seth Rogen, that he's the guy from... oh, I don't remember what insurance he does voices for anymore. Maybe he's at Farmers? I don't remember.
boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. If I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't mean anything. But this kind of tells you how old this facility is. They're still on typewriters. I guess that's what happens when you fall 5 kilometers underground.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Oh, good. Thanks, Cave. Appreciate it. Ah, the waiting game. I does not do it. What, it zaps if you tap it into a freaking metal pole? What kind of logic is that? Yeah, the boxes were a lot less fancy in those days. They still have an infinite supply of them. For all the crappy technology, like the lack of computers, they still manage to have emancipation grids. What kind of sense does this make? It doesn't make sense! I love those back and forth bouncy ones too. That's why I love the blue gel. This is just fun. Ah, yes. Perfect jump physics.
Covered in that repulsion gel. Here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel.
Oh.
We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
And it does not like the human skeleton. I would call that predictable for something that bounces on just every direction.